My name is Michael, and I never thought I'd find myself in a situation straight out of a horror movie. But life has a funny way of throwing you into the depths of darkness when you least expect it. It was a cold, rainy night when I found myself stranded in the middle of nowhere. My car had broken down on a deserted stretch of road, leaving me at the mercy of the elements. As I trudged through the rain, searching for shelter, I stumbled upon an old, dilapidated mansion hidden among the trees. Against my better judgment, I pushed open the rusted gates and stepped onto the overgrown path leading to the mansion's grand entrance. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay, and a sense of foreboding settled in the pit of my stomach. Inside, the mansion was shrouded in darkness, the only light coming from the flickering flames of ancient torches that lined the walls. Dust motes danced in the air, casting eerie shadows that seemed to shift and move with a life of their own. As I explored the mansion's labyrinthine corridors, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. Every creak of the floorboards, every whisper of the wind, sent a shiver down my spine. But I pressed on, driven by the hope of finding shelter from the storm raging outside. That's when I stumbled upon the scene of a nightmare. In the dim light of the mansion's grand hall, I saw him, a figure cloaked in darkness, his face obscured by shadows. His eyes gleamed with malice as he raised a blood-stained knife, the glint of steel sending a chill down my spine. I froze, unable to move as he advanced towards me with slow, deliberate steps. Panic surged through my veins, but I knew that I had to fight if I wanted to survive. With a primal scream, I lunged forward, grappling with the killer in a desperate struggle for my life. Adrenaline coursing through my veins, I fought with all the strength I could muster, driven by a primal instinct to survive. Blow after blow rained down upon me, each one threatening to send me spiraling into the darkness. But I refused to give up, clinging to life with a fierce determination that burned deep within my soul. And then, just when it seemed like all hope was lost, I saw an opportunity, a glimmer of light in the darkness. With a burst of energy, I seized the moment, driving the killer back with a series of well-placed strikes. As he stumbled, disoriented and off balance, I seized the opportunity to escape, racing through the mansion's corridors with the killer hot on my heels. With every step, I could feel his breath on the back of my neck, his presence a looming shadow that threatened to consume me. But I refused to let fear control me, pushing myself to the brink of exhaustion as I fought to stay one step ahead of my pursuer. And then, just when it seemed like I couldn't go on any longer, I saw it, the faint glow of moonlight streaming in through a shattered window. With renewed determination, I sprinted towards the light, crashing through the window and tumbling out into the stormy night. Rain soaked through my clothes as I stumbled to my feet, my heart pounding in my chest as I realized that I had escaped the clutches of the killer. But even as I caught my breath, I knew that the nightmare was far from over. For somewhere out there, lurking in the darkness, the killer was still at large, his thirst for blood unsated and his hunger for revenge burning brighter than ever. As I limped away from the mansion, battered but alive, I vowed to never forget the horrors I had witnessed that night. And though the shadows may still haunt my dreams, I take solace in the knowledge that I survived, a survivor in a world where darkness reigns supreme.